Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to this stream of Titan Quest 2. As most people will know, they kind of shadow dropped early access the day after saying that it would be out later in the summer. I did an earlier playthrough. I built a lightning build. I didn't go to look at any guides or anything like that. I just jumped in as soon as I saw that it had dropped. It took me a bit of time. I found the challenge level to be pretty good. I keep hearing everybody talking about this Ice Shards build, Ice Shards, Ice Shards. So I thought I would do another playthrough and try to see if I can come up with an Ice Shards build. So without any further ado, I will go ahead and jump in. Sure, we're on the Moon Beast character here.
Sing muses of faith and the mortal, watched by the gods on Proti Island, where the story begins.
So for those of you who aren't familiar with this early access, it's somewhat limited, and you can easily run out of areas and monsters to level. So while normally in this type of game, I would kind of be speeding through some of this lower area, trying to get to some quests and get further in. In this early access version of TQII specifically, I am going to try to gather every resource and kill every monster that I can possibly find and get my hands on, because it matters. If you don't do this in the early game, you might find yourself running back to old areas later to get some XP to level up or get some resources. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of an exhaustive playthrough.
Mortals' victories. Tell how brave Aristano prepared him for the hunt.
All right, got our first waypoint here. Don't have much map uncovered quite yet, but got our
It's
first
getting more aggressive. The Gryphon grows more dangerous every day. It's time we hunted it down. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Good.
I am
But
ready.
first, there's something I must show you. The time has come for you to prove yourself. Today we hunt the
got some
Gryphon,
proving
but
to do.
before that, remember the shrine at the end of the beach? Let's go.
And like I said, we are going to try to fully exploit all of the resources and XP that's available to us.
You've been training with me a long time. I have just one more thing to teach you.
Teach me how to block people. First.
Not bad. You've been practicing.
All right. Okay. Let's just see if we have any gear that we would need to unlock. No, we do not. So it doesn't really matter which order we do the skills in right now. A lot of times in this game, I like to, when I level up, I kind of do a quick inventory check just to see if there's any gear that I'm like a couple points away from being able to equip. But it doesn't look like that's the case now, so we can go ahead and put this in once. I'm going to go ahead and go with a point in might. I know a lot of the gear coming up is going to need 53, so this takes care of that for us. And yes, I am sidetracking to every nook and cranny. As I mentioned, if you weren't here at the beginning of the video, this is an early access release, and the map is somewhat limited. The monsters don't really respond unless you use resources to repopulate the map. So in order to get to a reasonable level to finish the end of the demo version of the game, it's just really helpful to go to every little corner and get every bit of resource and experience that you can along the way. I think part of the reason why my initial playthrough on the Lightning took as long as it did, firstly, it's not as powerful as the Ice Shards is supposed to be, but secondly, it's because I found myself backtracking quite a bit, and I would, kind of fly through and get to a boss and get my face pounded in, and then have to backtrack and level up. So we're just going to try to avoid that here. I don't know, maybe the Ice Shards is powerful enough that we're not going to have to worry about that, and we're just going to own these bosses. I don't know. I keep hearing it's OP, but I haven't played it. So just being cautious and making the most of all the XP and resources.
Careful. The priests of Mycenae protect their shrines, even beyond the grave.
I can't wait till I get a spell. Or even a ranged weapon. It's so nice not to have to melee down everything. But this is definitely quite a change in pace from some games where, they have what is ostensibly a melee class, like, I don't know, say a barbarian. But most of its skills are more like spellcasting than actually using a weapon. This is definitely a change of pace from that, although for me, being a person who normally does prefer to play casters, this is a little grindy, but it's fun. It's different. It's okay. Soon enough we'll get into the temple, and we will hopefully be blessed by the gods and get a mastery skill, and then we'll be able to get our mighty Ice Shards. And yes, it does feel weird to keep narrating my game when there's no one watching the stream, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I probably will put this on YouTube. So I started my channel yesterday. So far I've done one stream before this. That was one of my own game. And Yeah, anyways, let's see what
Only
we get.
those the shrine chooses can receive its blessing. You're the...
Let's see if I'm chosen. Am I the chosen one?
You have been measured.
Oh, look at that. I'm chosen. Sorry for all you other people trying to play. I am chosen. Oh, wait, you are too? You're also the chosen? Oh. Alright, so here we go. Storm, we finally got our mastery. We're not going to preview it because we know what we're going after in here, and we are going to immediately pump Ice Shards. Let's throw a point into Torrent. And Raging Mind. Generation. Yeah, range and damage, that sounds good. And since we're going to magic based, I think intelligence is more damage. Go ahead and each level up. I have 0 points. Already spent 70. Alright, so.
No. This should... You saw how the shrine reacted. No matter. I have...
Well, yeah, it gave me
other
powers. What are you talking
preparations.
about?
Must slay the Gryphon. You can do this.
Okay, pretty good. Oh, yeah. For someone who plays casters, that is so much better. Oh, God. Nice to have the melee so I can whack something if I have to, but yeah, I like to stand in distance and pull things up. Alright, we got another waypoint here. So our map is starting to fill in a little bit. And you can see we got something that we need to get to up there. And there's a shop right over here. And snake, sneaky snake.
To chase. Oh, hello. I know I always said Arista know how terribly quickly things can change. Thank you.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, I can't afford anything right now, except for a spear, which I already have. So, yeah, we'll give up some armor for some health and some resistances. It's a one-hander. Doing damage. What we got on is better. What we just equipped is better. Okay, X. That cudgel does a lot of damage, doesn't it? And the rest of this we're just going to get rid of. This guy usually doesn't have any jewelry. I can afford to check. Oh, so close. Another 30 gold. We had our first ring. Oh well. God, that's so good. This is already feels way stronger than my lightning build that I did on my first playthrough.
Who taught you to fight?
But I mean, hey, who can blame me, right? You think Greek mythology, you think Zeus and
Yes,
lightning.
I'm stuck in this jar.
Right?
No, you can't
Exactly.
open it. But you can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that craven cur can fix this.
So we got somebody trapped in the bottle. There's not a whole lot of explanation of who he is, just that he wants out. He wants us to take him somewhere that can get him. I wonder if I could get pretty low and jump at this people. Maybe we'll get around. It's worth trying. Let's see if we can get
Patricus would have liked this.
or maybe an upgrade. Oh yeah, look at that. That's an upgrade. 25. Energy barrier, what does this have? Energy barrier. This is cool. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, it's a two-hander. Nah, two-handed. I don't think that's going to be enough gold. Oh, look at that. It is. All right. Cool beans. Got some cooldown reduction and some lightning resistance. Resist resistance, fire. All right. Physical damage. Okay, so when we have to use melee, it will be more effective. That's good. Feels like it might be the main direction. So let's just check off this little area. They love to put little cul-de-sacs with treasure chests in them. Sort of straight. It's good. I guess it's not crooked.
The Gryphon! No! The village!
Okay, so it looks like we'll go ahead and defend Cody. It looks like I missed an area over here, which is not really what I want to do in my little plan for getting every bit of XP, but I can always go back.
Where's Aristino? The Gryphon, almighty Zeus! I don't understand. You're right about that. We used to tease her.
There are people still trapped inside.
It's kind of crazy how much damage these things do and how little resource it takes. I would almost expect that to be patched at some point, that you can just... I mean, I struggled severely for mana on my lightning build, or energy, or whatever it's called in this. But, yeah, I can just endlessly spam Ice Shards, and I never seem to even go low on mana, never mind out of mana. Okay, I guess I can't unlock that until after I've done the thing. Oh yeah, don't stand in big packs of mobs. Hopefully this stream doesn't end the way my first stream did yesterday. Getting gibbed on stream in my own game that I made. That's a fitting way to end an inaugural stream, I suppose. Look at that. I just spammed the crap out of this, and the mana, it's like not even touched. So, early assessment, Ice Shards. Yeah, if you want to play a caster build, this is probably going to be the one. Not like people won't know that already. It's everywhere that people are raving about it, but you know, I'll find out firsthand. So this sounds good because it's giving me a lot more extra projectiles, but it also makes stuff go everywhere. So I'm gonna kind of go back and forth between this and homing. 8. Yeah, that's crazy. That's so many projectiles. So from what I understand, this is now going to make them kind of go all over the place, but the homing should help it at least hit targets.
This is the third time. Well, look who's grown a spine. Which one? You like playing the hero, do you? Not another attack.
Come on, tough guys, let's go.
You take care of
Oh yeah, this is cool. What's going on over here? I wonder if I even need to... Ooh. Don't want to die. Don't want to die. Don't die. Oh yeah, I think I need more homing. Good lord, those things really were going everywhere. Didn't even want to hit the guy standing right in front of me.
That Gryphon is a curse on us all. We can't keep fending off these attacks. Not me. I'm too old to go. The cultists block the... Take it and...
Oh, so it's my job, is it then? Alright. Cool.
We can't risk another Gryphon moving in.
And I know you guys are gonna hate this, but I'm just gonna quickly backtrack a little bit here and get into some of this area before I go to deal with the Gryphon, because as I mentioned, XP can be scarce, and if you pass it up, you may find yourself backtracking further later in the game to get to it. You know what? It might be faster to just go here and over there. I think it is going faster to go there. Not now, not now that I'm not standing next to the waypoint. Alright, that's fine. And one thing I definitely have found in this game, it can pay to be aggressive. So the heal potions, unlike in some games, it's not like how many potions you have in your inventory. The heal flask literally gets charged up by how much damage you put out. So if you're trying to be safe and cautious and you're not like really doing a lot of attacking, you're trying to run away and you're getting hit by mobs, you're eventually going to run out of your ability to heal and you're probably going to die. So as counterintuitive as it is, it can actually sometimes be less deadly to be highly aggressive. Because the more damage you're putting out, the more charges you're getting on your heal. So, you know, fly in, do it. It works in this game because of that mechanic with the heal potion. Okay, why is it? Oh, so, all right, blue gear. And you guys have probably seen videos where people are just opening a chest, logging out, running back, opening chest. I'm not gonna do that. I could do that, but you know, I'm here to play, not to just. I want to just grab the most OP gear. So we're gonna just kind of play naturally, see what we can get. Oh, movement speed, that is a welcome change. I don't think this is gonna help us. Oh well, critical strike chance. And then what are we giving up here? Physical damage. Yeah, I'm casting almost exclusively. We'll just switch to the more caster-ish build. That's an upgrade. Okay, good. Almost everything is blue now. Do we have armbands? We do not have armbands. Do we have... Wait, we do have armbands. This always confused me. I always think this is ring. It's literally the exact same stats. Yeah, okay. So we'll go with one that looks like arms. It's definitely slower.
Here, put me on the shrine. Go on. I suppose you're expecting a reward now. Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done. All right, brother.
Alright, so that's, yeah, a little bit of kind of unexplained side quest, just some random guy in a bottle that you have to bring to a temple. I don't know if in the final game that will have more meaning or, but hey, I am not going to complain about 3 XP. Whoa. She took me fishing for the catching thing. Okay. Definitely need to invest in more homing on the next level because these extra shards are great, but when you're standing right in front of something and they're going everywhere, it's not very okay. It's butterflies, not a hey, I have loot effect. Let's see, did we cover everything down here? It looks like we did, except for this area. So hit this little area here, and then it looks like we're off to slay the Gryphon. Did we go up here?
That's not possible.
Okay. I wish there was an easy way to tell the junkiest junk. That's big and useless. It's not blue, so it's probably not going to sell for anything. All right, time to go to Gryphon. Oh, we're very close to 11. That's good. Well, are we now 4? Can't remember what level I was the first playthrough to get the Gryphon, but I do know that I skipped through a lot of this stuff and I got to the Gryphon, and I had to backtrack and level because, yeah, it owned me. Which I actually do like about this demo. I feel like it's not Souls-like level difficulty, but it's also not like, at least on my first playthrough. I don't know. We'll see how it goes with Ice Shards, but for the
Gryphon
most part,
cult
in my
took
first
most of
playthrough, it definitely was not like everything is trivial, which I like because a lot of games kind of feel like nothing is really a challenge, and you're just following the cues through the map to get to the end. All right, let's see here. Anything we really need? Okay, let's compare these rings. Make sure we keep the best 2. We're not going to be doing a ton of physical damage, so keep this guy. Take out these. Take out the physical damage. So then, and I'm not going to go with a 2-handed axe. As cool as it is to have a yellow, it's not the play I'm going for, so I'm just going to sell all this crap. And let's see. Necklace. We don't have a ranged weapon, but I'm kind of feeling like I don't really need it with the Ice Shards. The lightning, I did kind of take it because it was helpful, but I don't feel like it's necessary here. Is that enough of an upgrade to justify the spend? No, I lose my energy warding, which I'm going to keep because I like it, especially since we're going for a caster type build here. How did my... Oh, it must be through a weapon. Do we have... No, we don't have any more. Okay, I think bringing those up in parallel works good. Is this... I seriously have had no problem with energy. This is kind of a no-brainer to just put all the points here. And let's That's tough. You go with cast speed, crit. I never really looked at the ailments. Sorry, I know I should be explaining all this stuff, but the ailments was just more than I wanted to deal with, so I just kind of focused on a straight damage build. I'm gonna say 30% increase crit is probably gonna maybe give me more damage. I do have a couple of crit items, so maybe I want to focus in on that. Let's see. Why is that flashing? Oh, I still have more passive points. But I can't do that for 12. All right. Good enough. Oh, this is nuts. So much stronger than my right. Yeah, like that fight there on my lightning build would have taken me like 30 seconds instead of 2. I think this thing. Well, I don't know. We do have the crit focused build, but that flat damage is looking kind of good. Let's see. Up here. Another affliction rating. Of course, now that I have said that I didn't take the time to figure out affliction, the game is going to, of course, taunt me with all kinds of affliction items. Okay, I thought I missed an area back there, but it doesn't really look ahead.
State your wish. You have already received the blessing of the gods.
Unlimited
How dare you
power.
ask for another?
That is
Prove
my
your
wish.
worth.
Can I have it? Oh, they're not happy. I'm too greedy, I guess.
You have been measured. And you
Oh,
have been
judgment
found
gods. Oh, I'm worthy.
worthy.
All right. Cool.
Come and receive your blessing.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the second mastery a lot of people were picking for the Ice Shards is Rogue. Evading, poison, dodging. So I went Storm and Earth for my lightning build. Yeah, I think Rogue makes sense because it's gonna. We don't really. I think the evasion kind of stuff is gonna make sense, but we're gonna just kind of focus on this build. Do we go for more projectiles or we go for more hit accuracy? Maybe more projectiles first.
Rise, twice blessed of the gods.
I actually think that might be better than the blue. I don't really know too much, I don't think, until we get to the Gryphon. So maybe right before that. Just check and see what we got. Go to the best thing. Alright, unlock. Gryphon's down there, so this is probably the tangential side stream that we want to explore for the XP. I think we want to be 6 to fight the Gryphon. Ooh. Kind of like the cooldown. Yeah, I like the cooldown. I don't think stacking crit chance that much is going to be worth giving up the cooldown. Although, I don't know, the Ice Shards is pretty, seems kind of instant cast, doesn't it? But the evade, especially with the Gryphon fight coming up, could be valuable. I don't know why I couldn't get into. Oh, you know what? I bet there's some. There must be some brazier I didn't notice somewhere that I have to hit to get in that door back there. Let's see if we can figure it out. And should we come all the way back here in the woods? Don't see anything over there. Where is it? What did I miss? missed something because this sucker's not opening. I'm sure there's something back there. Just going by my experience so far in this game. They don't have a little dead end like that without a reason. Alright. Well, maybe in another playthrough. I noticed that a couple of spots here, there's one brazier burning, and the other one's not. So, no, I'm guessing there's something to do with that since some of the earlier stuff seemed to have to do with unlocking a brazier, or lighting a brazier. I'll pick that up just in case it's better than what we got.
No one's crazy enough to go through the ruin. What?
No one's crazy enough to. Yeah, it's kind of easy to see why people are raving about Ice Shards. This is probably. Okay, not probably. This is level 2. Compared to the lightning build that I ran and some of the other things that I've seen people doing. Get on, you crazy cultists! Watch me die after that. Level up. That's what we wanted. We wanted to get to 6 before we fought the Gryphon. Secret hidden loot stashes. Not so secret, I guess, but out of the way, shall we say, not so secret. Oh yeah, that is. It's a no-brainer. It is way, way better. Energy barrier. Well, I don't think we need it right now. But if things are going tricky with the boss, we may. That lightning resistance, spell damage on the elements. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the cooldown. This yellow one. There we go. Coming for you, Gryphon. I don't know that I'm going to make it through this playthrough in 4 hours either, but I don't know how people are doing that. Maybe some movement speed or some spell that makes you with some mobility skill that I'm not seeing. I guess maybe if you went into the rogue spec first instead of the ice shards, maybe there's something in there for movement. There's definitely something over here. What I found in this game, when you look at the map, the more out of the way something is, the more likely it is that there's a chest there. Which is kind of cool, because I mean, if you're going to run down a dead end and have to backtrack, at least they give you a reward. Okay, we are here, so alright, time to see if any of this armor is better than what we're wearing. I'm gonna say yeah. No. Yeah, we're not gonna get better in that part. 3128, agility. I think dodging is going to be more important than armor with this boss, so I'm going to switch. That's a tough one. That's not going to matter. We already looked at the rings. That's not great. Alright, so we get rid of all of this blue junk. Yeah, that's a no-brainer, no-brainer. I can't decide on this one. Do you want faster dodge recovery for this boss or energy barrier? Do you want to be able to get out of the way better, or do we want to be more protected if we fail to get out of the way? Well, let's err on the side of assuming that we're going to play somewhat skillfully. Maybe. Alright, what up, Gryphon?
Well, if it isn't the hero of Proti Village. Come to bask in my presence, have you? Be warned, my servants were weak, but I am as terrible as I am beautiful.
I'm sure you are. Oh, so we almost got insta-killed. Maybe I should have kept that defense. Oh, nighty night. Oh, that's awful. That is awful. Alright, so we didn't succeed on the first go. Let's see if we can do anything with gear here. We're nowhere close to level 7, so we're not going to get anything there. It'd be nice if that was actually cold damage instead of area damage, but whatever. the crit, I think. No, we're not gonna do that. Oh, the energy regeneration, really. Oh, that might help us. We're gonna lose a lot of armor though to get that health, and I don't know that I was poisoned with the Gryphon, so we may just have to go again with what we got and see what we can do. Maybe we can just face tank it? We can put out enough damage and spam the heals? I felt like all the dodging I was doing didn't really save me last time, and it made me not do as much damage as I should have done. So yeah, it does look like a good possibility that face tanking and spamming the heal is kind of the way to go. Like I said earlier, playing aggressive pays off. And yeah, so I do plan on streaming this entire playthrough. That said, I am not planning on doing this entire playthrough right now. I am not going to touch that feather because if you played this, you knows what happens once I do that. So I am going to stop and save it there, and I will catch you all again in a future stream. I'll be playing through this playthrough. I'll be playing some Diablo games, maybe some Last Epoch, maybe some more of my own dev games. But yeah, hopefully I'll catch you on another stream or video at some point in the future. Thanks.